we're going to deal with another SoundCloud track here. I'm going to get loaded up here. And this gentleman is in chat here. He submitted over the week, so let's give him some love. And it's Jordan McCarthy.
Right.
Jordan McCarthy. It's a bit different. Jordan McCarthy. Let's transition here.
Get out of my way.
Thank you
I like
for
the
your
title.
patience. I did not have SoundCloud set up today, so bear with me on this, but we're ready to go now. So, Jordan, thank you so much for the submission. And let us know your context behind this, if there is any, what you were thinking when you wrote it, what you consider the genre to be, and we're going to hit it now. So many windows open. Where is it? There it is. Wow. You guys hear me in Discord? Okay. There it is. Wow. All right, round of applause.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that a lot. I actually have quite a bit to say here, and then I think we'll pass it over to Bob.
Yeah.
I'll keep it short and sweet on my end here. Everybody hear me okay? So
Yeah.
that would not surprise me at all if I fell asleep listening to Gorillaz, and I didn't know there was a secret track at the end of the album after it plays for 20 minutes. You guys remember those? If you were born in the 80s, you might know what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, that had straight Gorillaz vibes, but very, very chill. Again, it would be something they almost wanted you to think was a dream at the end of the album. And I personally love music like this. If I had a Grandmaster Ong, what's up, brother? How you doing, dude? Great stream today. Sorry I had to dip out, but I got my own thing going on. You're welcome. Everybody drop Grandmaster Ong a follow on Twitch. He is a very popular juggler on Instagram and has a lot of prop manipulation friends. I think all of you guys would enjoy it.
I watched his stream earlier. I did enjoy it.
Yeah. Trinarsa, catch up on the vibe when you wake up. Have a good evening. It is very late in Wales right now, so I appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, Grandmaster Ong, anybody who's here, if you like what I do here, I'm here. Grandmaster Ong. He's there. Somewhere up there. I don't even see him. If he had a skirt on, I couldn't look up. Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, back to this track. I personally love music like this. If I had to describe something I love to vibe to when I get blazed, I would say melancholy with a slight glimmer of hope, and that's what fucking keeps me going. Bob, hit me here, bro.
This is a user submission.
Yeah.
Is the person who did this? They're here.
He's in chat right now. What's up, Kondrax?
Couldn't have. I have no idea what you said.
Yeah, he's here.
Like the track. I don't. Other than the title of the song, I don't know one word that was said.
If you're just joining us, Bob and I have varying preferences. Oh, a subscription! Thank you, Grandmaster Ong. You're a true big dog. Bob and I have very greatly varying opinions on vocals. They're very important to him, and to me, I just need to hear passion. So let's just preface that. Go ahead, Bob.
Yeah. I'm sure. Again, we've talked in previous weeks about context. I think music can has that subjectivity to fit into a context that you may want to use it in. In another context, it could make little to no sense. For me, I found myself being able to sort of break down the mechanics of this song pretty quickly. It sounded like there was like a chiseled piece of like heavy wood or metal that was just kind of like sitting on a chord for the entire song, and then there was another chord that like came and went, and then there was just completely incoherent text on top of it. So for me, again, if you're really just trying to create, I think, some sort of really simplistic, ethereal type of piece, you can go that route for sure. But for me, I think there's just more to be desired from music than I think like three kind of simple elements sort of thrown into a bowl, and that's kind of how it came out to me. So I think even if you want to create some sort of like ethereal, vague sort of lyrical idea, I think if you're going to be saying words, if you're not just going to be singing on like oohs or ahs, I kind of want to know what the words are.
So Bob, have you ever listened to Sigur Rós?
Sigur Rós?
Sigur Rós.
Not my favorite post-rock group by any means, but they use it's either they use a made-up language, right? I believe they don't use any language at all.
Yeah,
so
I don't know.
The words just kind of bend.
Yes.
The words just kind of bend to what they wanted to feel, and maybe that would be. I was thinking.
Yeah, it's a
it's
a mix of Icelandic and English.
Right, exactly. It's Icelandic.
Well, yeah, so it might as
But
well
it's
be an
both
language,
with
but-
made up words.
So what I'm getting at here is maybe that could be
What?
something. Hey, thanks a lot, John. First of all, shout out to John Composer. Thanks so much for dropping by, dude. John really struck a chord with
John
me
Composer.
over the week. He is a fingerpick style, mostly acoustic guitar player, and he does live compositions on stream, which is mind blowing to me because it takes me forever. I'm more of an arranger than a composer. So John's stream is definitely something I'm passionate about watching, and I will be there. I believe next Friday you're doing a full orchestration composition. I think 3 p.m. Why don't you give yourself a shout out in chat? Everybody toss him a follow. Well, let's get back on topic here. I think you guys had some good points about this song. I mean, this is directly up my alley, and I kind of could have predicted what Bob was going to say here, and I think his points are very valid. You have to understand with Bob, it's like you're talking to a master carpenter that's been building houses since he was 3, and when he walks into a new home that's being built or even has been built, he's just seeing very, very different things than we are, okay? I'm like, basically, a pothead, so I like a lot of stuff. I thought your track was great. Brandon, Marshall?
Yeah. what I really appreciated was, and we've talked about this in previous streams, is like a division frequently for me, above all else, is authenticity in music. And like you can be, I think we talked about last time, being wrong and strong. And so I didn't really get caught up a lot in technicality stuff, and like it was more like I felt the authenticity. He was bearing his soul, and it came through. I didn't. Yes, Bob is right in that I wish I could have heard more of what he was saying. Towards the end, it got clear. Up front, I could not hear anything, and that's okay. It has the like LA style, the washy LA style of kind of like Ariel Pink, or like groups like Nujabes. Or actually, I wanted to mention there is an artist that you should check out, who's a new artist, kind of coming in hot from LA, who happens to be a friend of mine, and is backed by Sony, and is absolutely amazing and does music just like this. And I think you should check him out, because if you are composing music like this, I think he's like a kind of gold standard of stuff like this right now, and fresh in the scene. And he's going under the artist name Heather, which I will spell in chat. It's without the A. It's Hetether. So definitely check him out, Heather out of A. I also wanted more. I felt like there was the padding texture from the synths. I would have liked more of a fuller, maybe more synths, or just more of a fuller pad to kind of fill things out. I just wanted a little bit of a fuller backing pad. Was just what I was kind of thinking in terms of like critique. I mean, I loved it. I thought it was really, really cool, man. Right up my alley. Definitely really cool vibes, really authentic, super, like I could feel you, and I felt the connection. I felt the person behind it, and that's super important for me. So that was my take on it.
Yeah, it was a cool track.
Yeah.
That's all, Marshall.
I do think the drums. No, the last thing I was gonna say, and then I'll turn to Marshall, was that I do think we spoke about quantizing in drums in the last track or two, and I think that needed to happen here. Check some quantizing. Yeah.
Right on. I'm just working on loading up the next asset for us here. Marshall, did you have a diatribe here for us, or? And I just want to say, thank you. Yeah, YouTube links are just fine. I just want to say to, where is it? Somebody said something. Somebody said this is a great place to get feedback, and I just want to thank them, because this is a great place to get feedback. Mothy, or if anybody can help me out here, I'm going to get the next track loaded up, but I want to thank whoever said that. And that's one thing I just want to talk about for a second. I merely have the platform. These three guys here, these are my best friends. These guys are truly fucking experts on music. I've seen a lot of music review streams out there. A lot of them do a great fucking job. I want to tell you something. We do a better job. We give you better experience, feedback, criticism, critique, good or bad. That will help you take it to the next level. And that's really why we're here. It's to help you get a platform as well. Moving on from that, Marshall.
Oh wow! I don't know if I can follow that speech.
No,
That's
nobody
really
can
good.
follow my speech. That's not
I
what
want
we're
to.
here to do.
I'm tearing up a little bit, and it's. I didn't have much to add besides positive things. Maybe some constructive criticism. Music is kind of near and dear to my heart. Because it reminds me of also when I would get stoned, like 15 years old, and try to write songs, and I also, as I've gotten older and spent years teaching, have learned to listen to the Bobs of the world and their advice. One thing though that it doesn't mean that singing the way you are is wrong. It means that there's maybe a clarity that some people are like looking for, and that could be a microphone choice or even something like that. It could literally be like getting the right mic for your voice. Another thing is just certain elements of the mix. I think that the LA scene stuff is really cool. It reminded me of like Boy Pablo and some of that like more. Yeah, that reminded me dead on of that.
With like very glassy tones, those young kids kind of staring into the camera, squinting.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
What that you just described every song out of LA for 10 years.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Those guys
Yeah.
are really cool. I dig them a lot. Hey, first of all, OGZH and baby, thanks. Welcome to the Big Dogs.
Welcome to the big
So yeah, if we're ready to move on, there,
Welcome to the Big
I
Dogs.
think that is some really great points about that song. And thanks, Mason. I'm really glad you found us too. And definitely get your track in here. So if someone could get that song for review ready, we're gonna go with John Ong here. Again, definitely toss John Composer a follow. This is an original composition by John, and I